There's only been good memories.
I'll tell you, I have a worse memory. The worst, I mean, it's not, there's nothing that's really bad that's happened, but I just remember being so paralyzingly nervous the first time I had to do one of these panels.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
So I remember walking, it was in Chicago, and they basically, I walked back there, they go, okay, here's a microphone, you have 45 minutes, talk about yourself for a little bit, tell some stories, really entertain them, they might ask some questions, if they don't, you need to cover the time, go.
Go!
I remember like something on stage going, and never having been, I think I speak for all three of us when we say we've never done conventions for shows before.
No.
So I didn't understand that there would be an audience for my character. It didn't make sense to me. So it was so new that I was really, really, really petrified. And
he's doing pretty well now, isn't he?
As well.
Now, what about you? Mark, you have a
I would say, I don't have a worst at all. So far, they've been really good experiences, but it would be something like that, where you come out, you have a lot of time, and you have to fill it somehow, and the worst is sitting there in silence, wondering.
No, although we had a great experience with silence.
Although we did it, and
it was fun.
I thought it was actually interesting to do that, but I mean, when you're not doing it deliberately, you just have nothing to say.
Yeah,
that's bad.
It's true.
Do you have a bad?
I don't really have a bad. I mean, I was a little nervous before. I'd done soap conventions, because of General Hospital, but never on that scale. But I was a little nervous coming on. I'm always nervous getting on stage anyway, but that's about it.
Because they're really, I mean, again, they're great experiences for us.
Yeah, because you guys are so awesome and so loving.
Really.
You really make it nice, no matter what, no matter how nervous we are. We love being with you.
So. That's true. I mean, there's really a lot of love. Really a lot of love.
Best memories? I honestly I can't pick out one memory that's the best. I actually really enjoy doing these things, and every convention is different. And every convention has moments that are unique to it. So I can't pick out one thing and say it was great.
This convention,
you got a favorite?
I do have I'm sorry, Andrew. No, I do have a best memory, and that was in Chicago. I came back saying, Richard's like, look, you got to come back. I do this karaoke thing.
Yes, karaoke.
You come up, we're gonna have a good time. I'm thinking to myself, all right, I'm going backstage, I'm gonna have a beer, and there's no way I'm getting up on stage to sing a song. It ain't gonna happen. Of course, he drags me up on stage.
And do you remember what he sang?
And
I do. I know exactly what he sang.
I sang Big Balls.
Yeah!
By AC/DC, and that was so much fucking fun.
Well, you knocked it out of the park. And I knew Mark was going to be like being coy because you don't know what it is. We do a big karaoke party in the United States for these conventions, and Mark hadn't been to one, and so he's going, Richard, I'm not getting on stage. It's not happening.
Come on, it's gonna be fun, come on! You gotta do it, everybody's gonna love it, let's go! And then you can crowd surf!
Oh yes!
Crowd surfing, are you crazy? I'm 205 pounds, I'm not gonna crowd surf, they're gonna drop me. No, I swear it's fun, it's great, do it!
That's pretty much exactly how it went.
And I did it. I did it.
Yeah, but I do remember you saying,
all the way around.
You said, before you did, you said, no. And you sat backstage and I said, do it! And then eventually you did say, fine. And you came out on stage, and it was phenomenal.
It's one of the best is stage diving.
Stage diving.
Crowd surfing we're banned from doing it now, unfortunately. But the first time Chad Lindbergh was basically, the first one to try crowd surfing, and he jumped. And he caught him, and he went, oh, and then I went after him, and I went, catch me. And then it was the most exhilarating. That was really
It was
cool.
exhilarating.
It was really, really cool.
Yeah.
No, we're not allowed to do it anymore because of.
I will say, if any of you, because I know some of you come to the States, if you come to the States for a supernatural convention, definitely come to the karaoke.
The karaoke is phenomenal, and it's actually great.
It's always on the Friday night, and it's always free.
Yeah, and you may be nervous to get up and sing, but you know what? It's such a great atmosphere. It's the best time ever.
And you can hear Mark Pellegrino singing Big Balls.
All right,
All right, you young lady.